Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast. I'm Ben Slotnick here for tonight's game between the visiting Tennessee Ice Vols and the Alabama Huntsville Chargers. Tennessee is technically not the visitors, but they are playing at Huntsville. It'll be Lincoln Simons in net for Tennessee and Cameron Crawford in net for the Chargers. Tennessee, the 2 seed in the playoffs, Alabama Huntsville, the 7 seed. Tennessee finished the regular season 14-8 overall. Alabama Huntsville 9-1. Tennessee and Alabama Huntsville split the regular season series, with Huntsville winning 4-3 in overtime on September 22nd and Tennessee 5-3 on November 5th. Well, the trifecta of brothers lead the way for the Chargers: Caleb Watts, Keaton Watts, and Colton Watts. Keaton Watts scored 16 goals. Hey, Keaton Watts with 16 goals, Colton Watts with 15 goals. As for Tennessee, leading the way is Connor Fraser, scoring 18 goals in the regular season, top 10 at College Hockey South. We are just over 5 minutes away from puck drop between the Ice Vols and Chargers. Moments away from puck drop between Tennessee and Alabama Huntsville, the 2-seed Ice Vols, the 7-seed Huntsville Chargers. The winner will take on the Clemson Tigers, who shocked the Florida Gators on Rink 1 earlier tonight. Clemson with the win, again faces the winner of this game in the second round of the College Hockey South Playoffs. Ethan Privman, Kyle Stober, Wilga Sanders, Mitchell Spranklin, James Getz. The Tennessee Ice Vols are ready for the competition. The final 5 seconds of warm-up will elapse, and we will get ready for puck drop between the Chargers and Ice Vols. Connor Fraser, Tyler Isles, Michael Cosentino, Kenny Richter will be starting for Tennessee tonight, as well as Chris Kelly. Oh, sorry, we have to clear this area. Okay. Security. All right, we're just about ready to go. Puck drop between the Ice Vols and Chargers. Lincoln Simons in goal for the Tennessee Ice Vols. Cameron Crawford for the Chargers. The Alabama Huntsville fans are really into it tonight. The Tennessee looks to tune them out. Connor Fraser, Tyler Isles, Michael Cosentino, Chris Kelly, and Kenny Richter, the starting 5 for Tennessee. For Alabama Huntsville, Jacob Newman, Josh Coro, Henry Hoff, Bradley McDonald. and Henry Hoff. Face-off and neutral ice between Fraser and Hoff, and we are ready to go. It's won by Fraser. Kenny Richter, near side pass to Cosentino, intercepted. Above the left circle, Tyler Isles. Centering pass, looking for Connor Fraser. Fraser in the right corner. Shot one on net, sticked away by Crawford. Left point, Chris Kelly. Snapshot wide right of the net. Chased down by McDonald. Now Kenny Richter pokes it forward. The Chargers will clear. Kenny Richter resets for Tennessee. Richter looking for Kelly. Whips it across to Kelly. Near side pass to Isles up the left wing. Isles moving in. Isles into the high slot. Finds Cosentino right circle. Snapshot. Sticked away. Rebound goes wide of the net. Huntsville looking to clear. Good start for Tennessee. It's Jacob Newman.
Let's go, Chargers!
Moving in. Coro. Pass in front. Stopped by Simons, and he will freeze the puck with 19:08 to go.
Good possession. Let's go, Chargers!
Stoppage in play, 52 seconds in. Face-off won by the Ice Falls. Kicks out to Jean Bear. Now it's Will Schneider. Second line of forwards on the ice for Tennessee. They clear, and it'll be frozen by Crawford. The second line is the three S's, Mitchell Spranklin, Jason Seaholm, and Will Schneider. So both teams with some early chances in the opening 62 seconds. 2 shots on goal from Tennessee, 1 from Alabama Huntsville. Mitchell Spranklin will take the face-off for the Ice Falls. Right circle. It's won by Spranklin. Right point. Across. Jean Bear's shot is stopped and frozen by Crawford. Colton Watts and Spranklin on the face-off. And it's won by Watts. Pops out behind the net. Huntsville looking to clear. Kept in at the right point, and now it slips past the outstretched stick of Shane Kokoska. Resets for Tennessee. Kokoska on the forecheck, Keaton Watts. Kokoska near side pass off the skate of Schneider. Turnover. Snapshot sticked away by Simons. Above the right circle, poked away. Centering pass, Schneider went wide. Schneider on the forecheck, icing waved off. Schneider behind the net. Finds Seaholm. Pass to the left point, Jean Bear. Across to Kokoska. That pass was poked away by Trombley. Pass in front went wide. Left point, Jean Bear. Across to Spranklin. Snapshot blocked. Now it's Jean Bear and Mehring on the ice for Tennessee. On the defense. Watts is tripped up, no call. Spranklin resets for the Ice Falls. Spranklin inside the Tennessee blue line. Poked away by Watts, but it's taken back by Will Mehring above the left circle. Mehring skates into the corner. Rims it around. Blocked off by Caleb Riopel. Up the left wing, coming Elijah Howard. Blocked off by James Getz. Getz near side pass goes to Ethan Privman, who drops it off for Will Mehring. Cross ice pass blocked off by Riopel. Riopel near side pass, and he goes offside. Elijah Howard on the face-off wins it. In the high slot, poked away by James Getz inside the Tennessee zone, now behind Lincoln Simons. James Getz, cross to Cosentino. Centering pass, touched to Kyle Stober. From Jake Primo, one of the relatively newer Ice Falls. Primo behind the net is tripped up. Taken back by Riopel. Pass intercepted by Jean Bear and dumped in. Tennessee has it with Kyle Stober at the left point. Stober and Primo fighting for the puck, but it pops out to Huntsville with Benjamin Horde. Horde behind the net. On the forecheck, Ethan Privman. Huntsville resets with Howard. Now it's taken by Richter, who dumps it in from the right point. Ribbed around for Riopel. Riopel's pass picked off by Kelly at the left point. Kelly, snapshot, went above the net. Rebound goes to Matteo Siciliano, who was ejected the last time the Chargers and Ice Falls met. It was early in the second period. Pete Bunch in the left corner. Bunch centering pass goes wide, but it pops out to Richter. Fakes the slap shot at the right point. Rister blocked in front of the net, and it pops out to Elijah Howard. Back to Richter. Slap shot wide left. Kelly now has it at the left point. Kelly's shot was blocked. Pops out to Bunch. Backhand shot blocked again. Alabama Huntsville is a blocking factory early in the first period as the Chargers clear. Icing waved off. On the forecheck is Riopel. Battles with Kelly. Backhand pass pops out to Kyle Oakley. Cross ice to Richter. Left point Richter now above the left circle. Richter in the high slot. Wrist shot stopped by Crawford. Rebound stopped again, and Crawford makes a pair of pivotal saves to keep this game scoreless with 15:40 to go in the opening period. Connor Fraser wins the draw. Left point Jean-Bert, near side pass, pops out to Isles. Near side, Cosentino. Alabama Huntsville looking to clear. Behind the net, Tyler Isles now in the corner. Fraser behind the net, hits it off the side of the net. Isles puts it into the right corner. Looking for an option at the right point, Kokoska. Kokoska cocks back the shot. Rister blocked in front of the net, and pops out to Josh Coro for Huntsville, who will clear it out for the Chargers. On the back check, Kokoska. On the forecheck, Bradley McDonald. Kokoska moves past McDonald. Finds Louis Jean-Bert. Puck in front. Hoff's shot is gloved by Simons. Went off the tip, and it pops out to Kokoska. Rims it around to Jean-Bert. On the forecheck, McDonald still. Now Michael Cosentino's pass intercepted by Newman, but he dropped it behind for nobody but Cosentino, who centers it. Glove down by Fraser. Fraser whiffs on the puck. Louis Jean-Bert behind the Tennessee net. Jean-Bert skates past Keaton Watts, looking for Isles, but it's taken by Jackson Herman. On the forecheck, Isles takes the puck, scoring chance, Isles into the high slot, finds Schneider, wrist shot, he scores! Will Schneider makes it 1-0 Tennessee. Play Rocky Top in Huntsville. The Ice Vols lead it 1-0. Face-off won by the Chargers. Now scoring chance for the Chargers. Keaton Watts take it away. James Getz centering pass to Spranklin. Spranklin above the left circle. Snapshot was blocked, and that'll go well out of play. So Will Schneider has the Ice Vols in front, 1-0 early in the first period, 14 minutes to go. Mateo Siciliano resets for Huntsville on the forecheck, Spranklin. Spranklin right corner. Spranklin, wraparound opportunity. Spranklin has it at the left point. Touch pass across, nearly intercepted by Matt Scott. And the Chargers clear. This will go all the way down for an icing call as it is waved off, though. Simons touches it. Simons, stretch pass touch to Spranklin. Behind him, Ethan Privman. Privman has it up the left wing. Privman into the corner. Privman, pass in front, denied. Privman keeps it into the right corner, drops it off. Stober's shot is denied. Tennessee will reset neutral ice with Chris Kelly. Now Jake Primo, right circle. Primo, wrist shot goes above the net. Rebound to Kyle Stober. Michael Clemens resets for the Chargers. Clemens unable to clear on first effort. Stober takes it away. Pass in front, denied. And Jackson Herman will clear for the Chargers, but it goes out of play with 12:45 to go in the opening period. So Will Schneider from Tyler Isles is the goal. 1-0 Ice Vols. Face off in the Huntsville zone. Won by Cosentino. They reset with Shane Kokoska, who's hit by Bradley McDonald at neutral ice. After it, Herman, bank pass. A Charger was tripped up on the play. Shot from the point is denied by Crawford. And Huntsville will reset with Josh Coro. Coro up the left wing. Cross ice pass. Now Pete Bunch. At center ice, Bunch pokes it forward. It's taken by McDonald. Now Jean-Bert shoots it in. It was brought down by a high stick, but no call. On the forecheck, Wilga Sanders, the fourth line of forwards for Tennessee on the ice, with Kyle Oakley, Pete Bunch, and Wilga Sanders. Now Connor Fraser back on the ice. They switch out the fourth unit and the first unit. Fraser behind the net, ribs it around for Will Maring. Maring, a third defenseman for Tennessee. He's paired with James Getz tonight. Slap shot from the point is faked by Sanders. Fraser, pass in front of the net. Pad saved by Crawford. Chance in front is stopped by Crawford. Rebound loose. It goes wide again. Huntsville looking to clear. And it'll be frozen by Crawford. It remains a 1-0 game with Schneider's goal being the difference. Kenny Richter and Will Maring, the two defensemen on the ice. Tyler Isles, Connor Fraser, Michael Cosentino, the three forwards. We'll see if the first line, now it's Jason Seaholm, who is alternating with Michael Cosentino. So Seaholm on the ice now. Face-off won by Huntsville and Colton Watts. Watts has control of the puck, centering pass to his brother Keaton Watts. There are three brothers on this team, Caleb, Keaton, and Colton. Turnover behind the net, forced by Alabama Huntsville. Tyler Trombley in the right corner, lost control of it. And it comes out to Fraser. Tennessee has dominated possession time in this game so far. James Getz stretch pass, goes off the skate of Seaholm and all the way down, but the icing is waved off. Mateo Siciliano for Huntsville, rims it around, knocked down by Fraser. Back out to Getz. Across to Kelly, near side pass to Fraser, no look, intercepted. Taken the other way by Watts. Watts drops it off, shot goes wide of the net. Tennessee has it. Kenny Richter glides on Watts, sends it across to Isles, near side pass to Seaholm above the left circle. Seaholm into the near corner, taken back by Huntsville, and that pass intercepted. At the right point, Richter, wrist shot, chest saved by Crawford. Rebound to Isles. He's been all over the rink tonight, Tyler Isles. Isles in the left corner, saucing pass to the left point, Kelly. Kelly with a wrist shot, that was blocked, goes off the glass. Approaching the halfway point of the opening period, Kyle Oakley on the ice now for Tennessee. As Chris Kelly controls the puck for the Ice Vols. Kelly backhand pass on the near side, centered it off the boot of Spranklin, and it pops out to Schneider in the left corner. Schneider already with a goal to his name tonight. Spranklin behind the net. Two Huntsville skaters emerge on him. Left point, Kelly. Fakes the shot. Now wrists it. It stopped in front of that. Loose puck. Richter above the right circle. Richter was tripped up by his own self. Now the right quarter, Kyle Oakley. Bank pass to the near point, Richter. Fakes the shot, touch pass. Spranklin, wrist shot. Stopped by Crawford. Rebound to Sanders. Pass in front was denied by Henry Hoff. Huntsville unable to clear. Kept in by Kelly at the left point. Wrist shot. Blocker saved by Crawford. Tennessee looking to keep the pressure on. Opportunity goes wide right of the net. Coming in, Kenny Richter into the right corner. Taken by Elijah Howard. Howard to the near side, Clemens. Clemens centering pass picked off by Chris Kelly. And Alabama Huntsville will clear it all the way down. And this will be an icing call with 8:45 to go in the opening period. Face-off won by the Ice Falls. Jean-Bear resets at neutral ice for Tennessee. Jean-Bear, backhand pass to the near side. Comes out to Privman. Now Stober left circle. That's his spot. Drops it off for Primo in the left corner. Near point Jean-Bear. Fakes the wrist shot. Gets it back to Primo. Snapper. And it almost rolled in. Rebound is loose in front of the net. Centering pass. Stopped by Crawford, and Huntsville is able to clear. And this puck will roll down, but icing is waved off. It's corralled in by Kokoska. Bank pass rimmed around out of Jean-Bear. On the forecheck is Adrian Mai. Mai looking after Jean-Bear. Stick in front. Jean-Bear cross-ice pass to Privman. Privman takes it up the right wing for Tennessee. Privman above the right circle, now moves into the high slot. Privman touch pass to Jean-Bear. Pass went wide across the net. And Huntsville will clear again. On the forecheck, Ben Horde. Centering pass goes wide. Now Privman is hit. No penalties so far. It's been a clean game. Jean-Bear near side to Primo. 2-on-2. Primo finds Stober. Above the left circle, Kyle Stober cutting in. Drops it off for Primo. Turned it over, and the Chargers are able to clear. It's chased down by Miles Jackson. Jackson across to Will Mehring. The defenseman Mehring scissors in as it's picked up by Caleb Watts. And Huntsville has possession of the puck. Caleb Watts turned it over, poked forward by Mehring. Mehring in the left corner, had an option in front of the net, and Pete Bunch instead he takes it himself. Mehring shot it off the side of the net, taken by Siciliano. Bank pass to Coro. Coro will clear for the Chargers, and Tennessee gets a change. Chris Kelly on, Will Mehring off. James Getz resets behind the net of Lincoln Simons. 14-4 shots on goal in favor of Tennessee. It has been all about the orange and white tonight. Lincoln Simons behind the net. James Getz loses his stick. Opportunity for Huntsville, but instead it's taken by Will Gassanders up the left wing. Gassanders will sauce it in deep to the Huntsville zone. Puts pressure on the Chargers. Pete Bunch has it for Tennessee. Bank pass goes to Miles Jackson. Cross ice, intercepted by Josh Coro, who will shove it into the Tennessee zone. Behind the net, Pete Bunch drops it off for Kenny Richter. Richter up the left wing. Richter glides into the high slot, now above the right circle. Snapshot, pad save. Off the rebound. Riopel breakaway chance. It's Colton Watts. He scores! Colton Watts ties the game up on a breakaway goal, and it's 1-1 in Huntsville. We're all even up at one after Colton Watts' breakaway goal. Shane Kokoska looking for Isles. Now Mateo Siciliano whips it across to Andrew Bauer. Near side to Trombley. Lincoln Simons drops it off behind for Jean-Bear. Tennessee looking for a response to Alabama Huntsville's equalizer goal as that shot goes wide right. On the forecheck, Colton Watts. Center to Siciliano, above the left circle. Siciliano's shot goes wide of the net. Rebound to Fraser, near side looking to Isles. Isles racing down on the forecheck along with Cosentino. Isles has it left circle. Isles, snapshot, swallowed up by Crawford, and a stoppage in play with 5:11 to go in the first period. Mitchell Spranklin on the faceoff for Tennessee. Battles with Elijah Howard. It's won by Spranklin at the point. Richter's shot was blocked. Rebound to Spranklin in the left corner. Spranklin finds Mehring at the left point. Whips it across to Richter, right circle. Richter, cross ice, one-timer. Spranklin missed it, but he gets the puck back. He finds Mehring at the point. Cross to Richter, right circle. Moving in, Richter, wrist shot stop. Rebound to Richter behind the net. Richter centered it in front off of Schneider's skate. Schneider, the lone goal scorer for Tennessee. Up the left wing, Clemens. Centering pass off the tape of Elijah Howard. Backhand in front. Intercepted by Mehring. Taken by Schneider up the right wing. Centering pass to Franklin, blocked off by Howard. Tennessee resets with Kenny Richter. Richter rims it around. Off the skate of Schneider. Poked forward by Franklin. Franklin centered it behind to Schneider. Schneider moves into the high slot. Right circle Schneider, now behind the net. Schneider centered in front for Seaholm. And a stoppage in play with 4:15 to go in the opening period. 17-5, Tennessee outshooting Huntsville on goal. Tennessee makes a wholesale change with the third line of forwards coming on the ice now with Kyle Stober, Jake Primo, and Ethan Privman. Face-off is won by the Chargers. Chris Kelly at neutral ice for Tennessee dumps it in. On the back check, Andrew Bauer for Huntsville. Bauer rims it around on the backhand, knocked down by Nate Litton. Chris Kelly battles with Litton for the puck, and it's broken free. Huntsville unable to clear. Chris Kelly near side pass. Looking for Kyle Stober. It's taken by Jake Primo. Loose puck in the corner. We'll see who wants it more. Kyle Stober left circle. Stober moving in. Stober took one too many chances with the puck, and he turned it over back to Huntsville as they clear. But Tennessee has dominated possession and, of course, shooting on goal. 17 already with 3:25 to go in the first period. Impressive frame for Huntsville, though, to be tied, being outshot 17-5. Kelly drops off behind for Richter. Richter bank pass to Kyle Oakley. That's picked off by Josh Coro. Now it's Oakley up the right wing. Oakley shoots it from neutral ice, and it's swallowed up by Crawford with 3:03 to go. So Schneider scored 5 minutes and 34 seconds in. Colton Watts scored 14 minutes and 7 seconds in. Goals were relatively far apart from each other. And neutral ice, Josh Coro. Above the left circle, Coro moving in. Coro, wrist shot, stopped by Simons. Rebound to Kokoska. Looking for Kyle Oakley on the near side. Oakley up the right wing. Has control of the puck. Oakley right circle. Into the high slot. Dropped it off for Sanders, and it's taken away by Bradley McDonald, who finds Henry Hoff. Hoff, backhand pass to Coro. Coro doing a little spinorama on Kyle Oakley, and this will be an upcoming penalty on Kyle Oakley for cross-check more than likely, and Alabama Huntsville will be on the power play with 2.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Will Merrick, Jason Seal, Mitchell Franklin, and James Getz on the penalty kill for Tennessee. Bradley McDonald, Colton Watts, Josh Coro, Michael Clemens, and Keaton Watts, the 5 on the ice for Huntsville. At the right point, Clemens. Across to Coro, one-timer shot stopped by Simons. Rebound to McDonald in the left corner. McDonald, pass to the near point, Coro. Coro, pass across to Keaton Watts. In the right corner, Watts finds Clemens. Clemens cross-ice pass to McDonald on the saucer. McDonald, wrist shot, pad save Simons. Rebound to Seaholm, rims it around, looking for Franklin, who will clear for Tennessee. Jason Seaholm is replaced by Kyle Stober as Tennessee makes a wholesale change on the penalty kill. Now it is Richter, Primo, Stober, and Kelly on the ice for Tennessee. Moving in, Keaton Watts, left circle Watts. Chance in front, goes wide. Tyler Trombley above the right circle. Trombley across to Cora. One-timer shot blocked by Stober. He's a shot-blocking machine. Puck loose in the corner, pops out to Stober, and they're going to rule this a hand pass on Kenny Richter. The call was indeed Kyle Oakley, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Keaton Watts and Jake Primo on the draw. And it's taken by Primo, a pivotal faceoff, and Tennessee is able to clear, but it goes into their own bench. Two Watts is on the ice. Keaton and Colton. Keaton and Primo will take the faceoff, and it's won by Watts. High slot Watts to the point. Clemens. Touch pass to Coro. Back across to Clemens above the right circle. Wrist shot. Stopped by Simons. Rebound loose in front of the net. And it pops out behind to Primo, who's unable to clear for Tennessee. Coro has it at the left point. Coro's center point. Wrist shot. Glove save Simons. And a stoppage with 1:08 to go in the opening period and 38 seconds remaining on the Tennessee penalty, which is 2 minutes for cross-check on Kyle Oakley. 1-1 your score in 10 hockey games so far. Two out-of-state rivals going at it. Pete Bunch and Henry Hoff on the draw. It's won by Hoff. Left point Siciliano. Across to Coro. Wrist shot stopped by Simons, and he will freeze the puck. A little pushing and shoving after the play. Henry Hoff and Kenny Richter going at it. That is quickly broken out by the three officials in that area. There's four officials on the ice, of course. Henry Hoff and Pete Bunch on the draw left circle. It's won by Bunch, and it goes into the Tennessee bench. Kenny Richter thinking that the faceoff should be outside of the Tennessee zone, but I think they're going to bring it back in. Will Sanders, Pete Bunch, Kenny Richter, and Chris Kelly, the four on the ice for the Tennessee penalty kill. Henry Hoff and Bunch on the faceoff, won by Bunch. Tennessee has been brilliant on the penalty kill thus far, limiting chances from the Chargers. Now Elijah Howard in the right corner, lost control of it, and it's swiped away by Pete Bunch. Final 15 seconds of the Alabama-Huntsville power play as there's a shot on goal, swallowed up by Simons, and a stoppage with 45 seconds to go in the opening period. 1-1 the score. Connor Fraser back on the ice for Tennessee. He'll battle with Keaton Watts on the faceoff, and it's won by Fraser. Tennessee wins another faceoff shorthanded. Now Fraser pressures Josh Coro. Jean-Bert, pass to Fraser. Final half minute of the opening period, and the penalty expires. So Kyle Oakley, no harm, no foul for the young man. Jean-Bert hits it off the near glass, up the left wing, Cosentino. Above the left circle, Cosentino. That shot was blocked, gets it back. Rister was blocked again. Connor Fraser in the left corner. Fraser, center point, Kokoska. Wrist shot, pad save Crawford. Rebound comes out to Colton Watts, whose pass was picked off at the point. Offside waved off. Above the right circle, Tyler Isles. Isles spins around. Isles, pass went off a stick, and that'll do it for the opening period. After one, it is Tennessee 1, Alabama-Huntsville 1. We'll see you in about 12 minutes for the second period of action between the Ice Vols and Chargers. After one period of play, Tennessee and Alabama Huntsville even at 1 apiece. Tennessee's goal scored by Will Schneider, assist to Tyler Isles. And Colton Watts assist from Tyler Trombley on that breakaway goal. Kyle Oakley had the lone penalty enforced. It was a cross-checking for 2 minutes. About 100 seconds away from the second period beginning. The winner will move on to take on Clemson in the second round of the College Hockey South 8-team bracket. Clemson stunned Florida in overtime earlier. Florida led 3-0 in the second period, and Clemson stormed back to win 4-3 in overtime. FAU and Vanderbilt is going on the other rink as well. The last time the two clubs met in Huntsville, it went to overtime. It was a 4-3 Chargers victory. And when they came to Knoxville, Tennessee knocked some sense into them, winning 5-3. 5 seconds to go on the intermission clock. And the horn sounds. "20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. This is playoff hockey on College Hockey South. Mateo Siciliano, Keaton Watts, Andrew Bauer, Tyler Trombley, and Colton Watts are the 5 on the ice for the Chargers as we get set for the middle frame. It'll be Fraser and Watts taking the face-off at center ice. First line on the ice for Tennessee with Cosentino, Isles, and Fraser. Face-off won by Fraser behind to Jean-Bert. Jean-Bert clears. Andrew Bauer resets for Huntsville. Centering pass to Keaton Watts at neutral ice. That pass picked off by Jean-Bert. Ice Chargers reset. Siciliano turned it over. Chance in front. Isles, wrister, blocked in front. Down at the right point. Rimmed around to Cosentino behind the net. Hit it off the side of the net. Cosentino wraparound chance. Taken by Fraser, who was tripped up. Fraser wiped out. Taken by Keaton Watts. Centering pass poked forward. Colton Watts on a breakaway. Wrister stopped by Simons, and that puck goes out of play. It'll be a face-off in the Chargers attacking zone. Not even 40 seconds in, and we have a quality scoring chance in the second period. Elijah Howard back on the ice along with Caleb Riopel. Michael Clemens as well. Riopel wins the draw for Huntsville. At the point, Newman lost control of it. Centering pass, Schneider. One-on-one. Schneider dropped it off behind for Seaholm, left circle. Pass in front goes wide of the stick of Spranklin. Taken the other way by Jackson Herman. Pass picked up by Jean-Bert. Near side pass, Schneider. He's already scored tonight. Centering pass goes wide, but it's a productive mishap as the puck is frozen by Cameron Crawford, and it'll be a face-off in the Tennessee attacking zone. Exactly 1 minute has elapsed in the second period. Face-off taken by Spranklin. Left point, Seaholm. Rims it around looking for Schneider. Now it's Riopel. Near side pass picked off at the right point by Jean-Bert. Cross ice pass off the boards to Seaholm in the left corner. Left point Kokoska. Across to Jean-Bert above the left circle. Centering pass. Ricochets in front of the net. Scoring chance denied. It's picked up by Jackson Herman. Kokoska keeps it in at the point. Rims it around for Seaholm behind the net. Seaholm has it on the backhand. Pass it behind to Mitchell Spranklin. At the point, it's John Bear. Back to Spranklin. One-timer shot. They score! It was deflected in by Jason Seaholm, and Tennessee leads it 2-1 in Huntsville. Somewhere beyond the sea, home. Two to one, Rocky Top leads the Chargers. Jake Primo at neutral ice. The fans that made their way to Huntsville singing the Rocky Top song as Huntsville clears, and it'll go down for an icing call. Face off right circle, won by Jake Primo. Josh Coro the other way. 3-on-2 if they can get onside. Coro above the right circle, lost control of the puck, gets it back, battling with Spranklin. Now at the left point, Siciliano. That shot is scooped up and stopped by Simons. Stoppage with 17:49 to go in the second period. So the official goal call, Jason Seaholm from Mitchell Spranklin and Louis Jambert. Not even 2 minutes into the period, it was 1:38. Face-off won by Huntsville, though. Left circle, shot goes wide. Poked behind from Coro. Siciliano. Now Coro dumps it in for Huntsville. On the forecheck, Bradley McDonald battles with Will Maring, who takes the puck. Will Maring moves up the left wing. Maring still has it for Tennessee. Lost it battling with Caleb Watts. And a stoppage in play. Tennessee wants this face-off in the Huntsville zone, and I think they're going to get it in the Huntsville zone, but the officials are discussing. And it will come right circle in the Tennessee attacking area. It'll be Connor Fraser and Keaton Watts. Faceoff's won by Fraser. Opportunity in front of the net for Mitchell Spranklin as he wraps it around for Isles above the left circle. Tyler Isles, center point Richter. It is a power play for Tennessee. Too many men on the ice for Huntsville. Richter cross ice pass to Cosentino. So the first power play of the game for Tennessee, above the left circle, Kenny Richter. Still has control of it, near side pass, Fraser, centered it, Isles, one-timer shot goes above the net. Fraser above the left circle. Center point Richter. Back to Fraser above the left circle. Center point Richter again. Richter, snapshot, blocked in front of the net, rebound on the backhand, stopped again by Crawford. Watts is unable to clear, and it's kept in by Spranklin. Spranklin near side pass, Cosentino, wraps it around Fraser, left circle, wrist shot, stopped by Crawford, and a stoppage in play. Triple ones remain on the penalty, minute 11 seconds. Connor Fraser, Tyler Isles, Michael Cosentino, Mitchell Spranklin, and Kenny Richter are the five on the ice for Tennessee's first power play unit. Josh Coro, Jacob Newman, Bradley McDonald, and Caleb Watts, the four on the ice for the Chargers penalty kill. 61 seconds remain on 71. Kenny Richter off the draw. That's it to Fraser above the left circle. Center point Richter. Back to Fraser above the left circle. Wrist shot swallowed up by Crawford, and a stoppage 8 seconds after the last one. Fraser wins the face-off against Coro. Richter at the center point. Across to Cosentino. Back to Richter at the center point. Fraser, one-timer shot. Pad save Crawford. Rebound to Spranklin in the left corner. 53 seconds remain on the Tennessee power play. Richter at the center point. Finds Fraser above the left circle. Fraser closing in. Snapshot in front, blocked away. Puck is loose in front of the net, and it's picked up by Caleb Watts, who is unable to clear. Isles on the forecheck. Pressures in the puck to Cosentino. Left corner, Fraser. Fraser has it at the left circle. Now above it. Across to the point, Kenny Richter keeps it in. Oh, no, he does not. It's an offside call. Much to the pleasure of the Alabama Huntsville fans. 2-1 is the score that Tottenham beat Brighton, Hove, and Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion. They lose, so they don't deserve to get their name said right. That was last week, an incredible game on White Hart Lane, is what I like to call it. Kyle Stober on the forecheck. Matteo Siciliano behind the net. Siciliano rims it around, and it's taken by Schneider at neutral ice, now inside the Tennessee blue line. Centering pass to Kelly. Touch pass. Taken in. Oh, and he was hooked. Jean-Bert was hooked, but no call. Kept in above the left circle by Kyle Stober. Battles with Keaton Watts. That'll do it for the Tennessee power play. Both teams 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Keaton Watts for the Chargers. Cross-ice pass to Trombley above the right circle. Trombley, who served the penalty, takes the wrist shot. Stop! Rebound is loose in front. Nearly put in by the team with the home fans supporting in Huntsville. Trombley near side pass taken by Stober. Battles with Keaton Watts. Stober turns it over. Opportunity for Trombley in front of the net. Watts, backhand shot, stopped by Simons. There comes Pete Bunch, the captain of the orange and white. Finds Gassanders. Up the right wing, Gassanders. Into the corner, Gassanders. Now behind the net. Centering pass. Deflects wide. James Getz. Wrist shot wide right of the net. Rebound to Getz. Slap shot stopped. Puck loose in front of the net. Taken by Keaton Watts. And now Will Maring controls it for Tennessee. Drops it off behind for Getz, who dumps it in. Quality scoring chances all over the place for Tennessee in this period. Jackson Herman. Pass intercepted by Kyle Oakley, but it was unable to be kept in. Now he takes it onside. Oakley snapshot wide of the net. Now breakaway opportunity for Bradley McDonald. McDonald, backhand shot, swiped away by Simons. Hello, Vesna. Lincoln Simons with a jaw-dropping save, and it keeps Alabama Huntsville at bay, and it's still a 2-1 hockey game. Face-off won by Pete Bunch, who is a menace in the circle. Jacob Harrison on the ice for Huntsville. Tennessee clears out. It's Matteo Siciliano, who's paired with Harrison on the defense. Chased after by Chris Kelly, defenseman for Tennessee. Bank pass near side, Kyle Oakley. Oakley cross-ice pass goes off the boards, and it's picked off by Harrison. But it's back with Pete Bunch, who drops it off behind. On the forecheck, Hoff. Wrist shot. Glove save by Simons. And a stoppage with 13:35 to go in the second period. The goal scorers are Will Schneider and Jason Seaholm, both goals coming from the second line of Tennessee. And Connor Fraser entered tonight, top 10 in college hockey South in the regular season with 18 goals. Chai. That's 18 in Hebrew. Up the left wing, Fraser, above the left circle, cross-ice pass, scoring chance, they score! Connor Fraser from Michael Cosentino, and it's 3-1 Tennessee. Cosentino and Fraser convert on the 2-on-1, and the Ice Vols lead by a deuce. Connor Fraser from Michael Cosentino as it goes down for an icing call. Connor Fraser and Elijah Howard on the draw. Won by Howard. Behind the net, Caleb Watts. Rims it around to Caleb Riopel. Back to Fraser above the left circle. Left corner, Tyler Isles. Isles behind the net. Cosentino puts it on. It's sticked away by Crawford. Loose in the high slot. Connor Fraser looking to poke it forward. Connor Fraser somehow gets the puck. He is so impressive. Left point, Louis Jambert. Cross-ice pass, Kokoska. Slap shot. Stopped by Crawford. Puck is loose. And a stoppage in play. And 12:36 to go in the second period. Connor Fraser has had a magnificent season. He just scored the goal with the assist to Michael Cosentino. 2-on-1 beauty. Trombley, Newman, and Watts. As well as Colton Watts and Jackson Herman, the 5 on the ice for Alabama Huntsville. Good crowd tonight between Tennessee and Alabama Huntsville at Sean Rock Arena. Face-off won by Spranklin. Left point knocked down by Getz. Near side pass picked off. Numbers the other way for Huntsville if they could get onside, but they were unable to. On the forecheck, Mitchell Spranklin goes after Jackson Herman, lays a big hit on him. Now Trombley after Spranklin. And Huntsville is able to clear, but Will Maring resets. Tennessee outshooting Huntsville on goal 30-14, more than doubling them. As here's Bradley McDonald, left circle. McDonald with a scoring opportunity. Backhand pass in front denied. Left point, Jacob Newman. Wrist shot goes wide right of the net. Rebound to Keaton Watts. Keaton Watts, wrist shot stop. Rebound poked away. Loose puck at neutral ice, corralled in by Jackson Herman for Alabama Huntsville. Herman dumps it in. On the back check, James Getz rims it around for Will Schneider. Schneider has control for Tennessee. Touch pass to Spranklin. Left circle, Spranklin. Moving in. Pass in front. Stopped by Crawford. Magnificent save to keep Alabama Huntsville in this game. He was looking to tee it up for Jason Seaholm, who's already scored a goal tonight. But Crawford said, talk to the hand. Kyle Stover has the puck in the left corner. Drops it off behind for Primo. Centering pass looking for Privman, who has the puck now in the corner. Finds Primo left corner. Primo in the left corner. Drops it off behind for Stover. And now it's Henry Hoff. The Huntsville supporters enjoying that hit on Henry Hoff. But it looks like this will be an upcoming penalty against Huntsville. Out comes the Tennessee power play with Connor Fraser, Tyler Isles, Michael Cosentino, Mitchell Spranklin, and Kenny Richter. Cosentino off the faceoff win, finds Richter. Back to Cosentino, right circle. Cosentino tees it up. Spranklin, wrist shot stop. Rebound to Spranklin. Left circle, Cosentino. Isles, right circle. Back to Cosentino. At the point, Richter across to Fraser, left circle. His touch pass intercepted. somehow kept in, but it's back to Keaton Watts, who clears it at neutral ice. Tyler Isles up the left wing now. Fraser, left circle. Fraser, wrist shot wide right of the net. Rebound above the right circle to Cosentino. Center point Richter. Back to Cosentino. Isles above the right circle. Isles finds Richter in the high slot. Richter, pass in front. Touch pass off the pad of Crawford. And Alabama Huntsville is unable to clear. A beautiful glove by Richter. Above the right circle, Richter. Cross ice pass to Fraser above the left circle. Fraser near side in the corner for Spranklin. Spranklin spins around, fights Fraser. Shot off the pad of Crawford. Rebound to Fraser behind the net. Delivers it to Spranklin. Spranklin spins around at the point. Has it above the right circle with control. Spranklin in front of the net. Backhand shot. Stopped by Crawford. Rebound to Trombley. Trombley unable to clear. It's gloved down by Fraser. Fraser rims it around for Cosentino, and it redirects to Spranklin. In the left corner, Spranklin keeps it in, touches it forward to Cosentino, who drops it off behind to Spranklin. Spranklin battles with Watts for the puck, and Watts is able to clear. This Tennessee power play has been lethal. And Tennessee goes offside as soon as I say it. .9:40 to go in the second period. Offside call against the Ice Vols, and the faceoff will be outside the Huntsville blue line. Faceoff won by Schneider. Across to Stober. Second power play unit on for Tennessee. Stober drops it off behind for Chris Kelly. Cross ice pass to Jeanbert. Above the right circle, Jeanbert drops it behind to Kelly. Kelly at the point, looking for options, banks it to Jeanbert in the right corner. Jeanbert, wrist shot in front, stopped. Rebound loose. Three defensemen on the ice for Tennessee. Schneider digs out a loose puck. Schneider behind the net. Backhand pass picked off by Clemens, who clears for Huntsville. Chris Kelly resets for Tennessee. The penalty is killed by Huntsville with under 9 to go in the middle frame. Above the right circle, Jeanbert drops it off for Stober. Wrist shot stopped by Crawford. Rebound goes off of McDonald's skate, who drops it off behind for Josh Coro up the left wing. Coro backhand pass goes off the stick of Simons in net for Tennessee. No. Miles Jackson with an opportunity in front, and it was stopped by Crawford. Still 3-1, Tennessee leads. The goal scorers Fraser, Schneider, and Seaholm. Bunch and Howard on the face-off left circle in the Alabama Huntsville zone. Bunch and Howard battle. And it's ultimately won by Bunch. Jackson, left circle. Backhand pass behind to Privman. Privman, wraparound opportunity. Finds its way to the point with Kokoska. Left point Kokoska. Bank pass on the near side. Rims around to Pete Bunch, who knocks it down behind the net. Bunch, centering pass. Blocked by Crawford. Bunch to the right point. James gets off the stick of Pete Bunch, rather the skate, but it's kept in by Bunch above the right circle. And now a fight. Jacob Newman and Miles Jackson going after it. So we're getting a little physical now between Miles Jackson and Jackson Herman. Shots on goal in favor of Tennessee, 37-16. Now the officials are trying to figure out what to do with this play, whether it'll be 5 for fighting, possibly a 2-minute minor on Tennessee. This could be a major turning point in the game if Huntsville is to go to the power play. And this will be an Alabama-Huntsville power play. So massive opportunity for the Chargers to cut the deficit in half as off the faceoff win for Tennessee, Chris Kelly is able to clear. Crawford Annette bends down, sticks it aside for Josh Coro. Coro rims it around for Trombley. The "you can't do that" chant rings around Sean Rock Arena. Cross ice pass to Trombley, banks off the boards. Trombley above the right circle. Now to the corner, Trombley. That pass was intended for Bradley McDonald, but went aside. Josh Coro resets for the Chargers. Coro centering pass to Colton Watts. Watts drops it off for his brother. Now Watts ribs it around for Bradley McDonald. Above the left circle, McDonald. First power play unit on for the Chargers. McDonald, cross ice pass, open net. Trombley couldn't send it home. And it's gloved by Simons. Halfway through the power play. Still 3-1 Tennessee, 6:58 to go in the middle frame. Face-off won by Huntsville. Moving in, left circle, shot went wide. Keaton Watts in the right corner. Watts rims it around for McDonald in the left corner. McDonald to Colton Watts. Back to McDonald. Left circle, drops it off for Coro. Banks it on the near side for McDonald. McDonald back to Coro again. Not much puck movement for Huntsville. Back and forth between Coro and McDonald has it in the left corner. McDonald now behind the net, has Trombley in front at the right circle. He options to Trombley. Center point, Coro. Coro, time running out on the power play, just 20 seconds to go. Very unproductive as Tennessee clears, and racing down on the forecheck was Wilga Sanders. Now Josh Coro moving in. Coro into the high slot right circle. He's taken down. No penalty call though. Looks like there may be a penalty. This is the most largely attended game of the night, as it is featuring Huntsville's very own Chargers. Four on four. Caleb Riopel will serve the penalty for Huntsville. Not sure what the penalty was. They're going to say they have not released the official penalty call, but it is 4 on 4, and it'll be a virtual full Tennessee power play. High slot, Kenny Richter. Wrist shot stopped by Crawford on the pad save. Now it's a Pick Sweet Farms power play for Tennessee. Icefall's dumping in. Michael Cosentino drops it off for Tyler Isles. Isles above the left circle, near side pass to Cosentino, redirected to Spranklin behind the net. Touch pass to Cosentino, who drops it off for Spranklin. Spranklin finds Fraser in the left corner. Fraser at the left point. Center point, Richter. Cross to Cosentino, right circle, back to Richter at the point. Richter's snapshot is blocked, and it goes off the top netting. Out of play and a stoppage in play with 5:20 to go in the second period. We were all knotted up at 1 after the first period, but Tennessee has outscored Huntsville 2-0 in this second period. Connor Fraser, Tyler Isles, Michael Cosentino, Mitchell Spranklin, and Kenny Richter are the 5 on the ice for Tennessee's first power play unit, looking to get ahead by a hat trick of goals. Face-off won by Fraser. Isles above the left circle. Wrist shot wide of the net. Rebound to Cosentino. His shot was blocked. Mitchell Spranklin behind. He's taken down by Siciliano. Siciliano battles with Spranklin for the puck, and Spranklin Gets it out to the point for Isles. Left point Isles, near side pass to Spranklin, left circle. Spranklin, center point Richter, back to Spranklin. Above the left circle. Spranklin lost control. The puck taken away by Josh Coro, but it's taken back by Richter. Not much going for Tennessee on the power play thus far. Spranklin at the center ice circle, takes it into the Alabama-Huntsville zone, rims it around for Isles. Went off his tape. Isles gets control again, right circle. Isles in front of the net. Shot it, sticked away by Crawford. Back to Isles above the right circle. To the near point, Richter. Near side pass, Fraser. And Huntsville is able to clear with half a minute to go on the power play. Louis Jambert at neutral ice. Jambert above the left circle. Jambert into the corner. Wraparound chance. Jambert went wide of the net. Pops out to Schneider above the left circle. Cross ice pass. Kelly at the point. Wrist shot. He scores! Chris Kelly with a power play goal. And Tennessee leads by a hat trick of goals. It's 4-1 Ice Volunteers. How about that for a postseason goal, Chris Kelly? Chris Kelly from Will Schneider and Louis Jambert is the goal call, and Tennessee has scored 3 unanswered in the second period. Face off in neutral ice, won by the Ice Vols. Riopel behind the net. Blocked away by Pete Bunch on the forecheck. Above the right circle, Getz. Looking to serve it across. Centering pass in front of the net. Kyle Oakley couldn't get a grip on it. Now it's Andrew Bauer. Will Maring at the point. Snapshot, blocked in front of the net. Oh, Gus Sanders could have sent it home. Gus Sanders banks it behind. Pete Bunch. Pete Bunch, left point. Snapshot, pad save. In the left corner, Pete Bunch. To the near point, touched back to Bunch, who lost control, and it's Riopel. He's taken down at neutral by Pete Bunch. Now Will Maring gliding into the Tennessee attacking zone, finds Will Gassanders left circle. Gassanders pass picked off by Elijah Howard. Elijah Howard takes it up the right wing. Elijah Howard moving in. Howard. Pass intercepted by Kyle Oakley. Oakley at the center ice circle. This side pass to Gassanders, who dumps it in. On the forecheck, Kyle Oakley. Oakley drops it up behind for nobody but Caleb Watts. Watts' near side pass picked off. And Louis Jambert will chase down the loose puck for Tennessee. Louis Jambert, bank pass to Jake Primo. Drops it up behind. Ahead comes Ethan Privman, right circle. Privman blocked away by Caleb Watts. Now Kyle Stober, right circle. Stober moving in. Stober, glove down. Chance in front of the net, and it's blocked away by Herman. Right point Getz. One-timer shot goes wide of the net. Left point Jambert. Jambert flips it ahead off the glass to Ethan Privman. In the left corner, Privman finds Primo. Back to Stober. Stober behind the net looking to create an opportunity. Wraparound chance is denied by Crawford with 1:54 to go in the second period. Face-off won by Spranklin. High slot, wrist shot blocked away. 1:48 to go in the second period. Tennessee has scored 3 unanswered against the Chargers. Spranklin above the left circle, battles with Keaton. Now Tyler Trombley. Almost a breakaway opportunity for Colton Watts. Instead, it will be frozen by Lincoln Simons and a stoppage in play with 1:35 to go. Opportunity the other way for Jason Seaholm. 3-on-3. Seaholm left circle. Into the corner now, Seaholm. Taken away by Harrison, who rims it around. Above the left circle. Rimmed around now for Spranklin. Jason Seaholm and Spranklin battle for the puck. Spranklin taken down in the left corner. Spranklin still fighting for the puck. Spranklin is a man. It's taken by Tyler Trombley, though. Trombley finds Jacob Harrison. Stoppage with a $1:02 to go. Minute 2 seconds. We'll see what the call on the ice is. It looks like an upcoming penalty. Must be a face-off at center ice. It'll be 4-on-4 hockey for the remainder of the period. Siciliano in the box for Huntsville. Spranklin for Tennessee. Jackson Herman has it for Huntsville. Bank pass to Henry Hoff. Back to Herman. Opportunity in front of the net for Fraser, but it's frozen by Crawford with 46.3 ticks to go in the middle frame. Minute 44 to go on both 4-on-4. So we'll start the third period, the first minute of 4-on-4 hockey. Connor Fraser, Tyler Isles, Kenny Richter, and Will Maring, the 4 on the ice for the orange and white. Maring takes it into the Huntsville zone. Centering pass, Fraser. Wrist shot was blocked. Rebound to Fraser, right circle. Snapshot blocked again, and it goes off the netting for a stoppage in play. Bradley McDonald and Connor Fraser on the draw. It's won by McDonald. Behind with Henry Hoff. Hoff is unable to clear. Glove down by Fraser. Drops it off behind. Shot on net. Goes just wide of the net. Now an opportunity in front. Still loose. Picked up by Isles, left circle. Wrist shot. Swallowed up by Crawford. Despite the fact that he's given up 4 goals, Crawford has made some real nice saves to keep Huntsville in this. Fraser and McDonald on the draw, left circle. 18.4 ticks to go in the second period. It's won by McDonald. Pass is whiffed on, but finds its way to Colton Watts. Near side pass to his brother Keaton Watts. Intercepted by Fraser. Hits it off the near boards. Taken by Isles. Final 5 seconds, and Isles will just skate this out inside the Tennessee zone. Through 2 periods of play, Tennessee 4, Alabama Huntsville 1. We'll see you in about 12 minutes. Third period will start with 4-on-4 hockey. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Ben Slotnick, bringing you tonight's coverage between the Tennessee Ice Vols and Alabama Huntsville Chargers. Huntsville, of course, lost their Division I program a few years back, but since then the community has rallied around the club hockey team, the Division II Club Chargers. Well, they find themselves in a hole, trailing 4-1 with 20 minutes to go in regulation. Tennessee scored 3 third-period goals. Connor Fraser, Jason Seaholm, and Chris Kelly tally the G's in the middle frame. Tyler Isles, Connor Fraser, Chris Kelly, Kenny Richter. They haven't seen Gavin O'Connell yet on the ice, but he's waiting. Would like to see GOC out there. Head coach Drew King has done a phenomenal job, as has President Ben Northern. Just everybody within the Ice Vols organization has done an incredible job, including myself. Connor Fraser on the face-off, wins it. Pops out to Isles. Isles makes a nice deke move on Keaton Watts. Isles above the right circle. Isles rims it around for Chris Kelly at the left point. Now Kelly will just skate back and neutralize. Tennessee, I'm sure, will be playing very conservatively in the third period, but what I say is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, for Huntsville's case, if it is broke, fix it. Stretch pass the other way, off the tape of Keaton Watts. Keaton Watts, centering pass in front, high slot Coro. Wrist shot, stopped by Simons. Rebound to Coro in the left corner. Coro, backhand pass behind the net to Keaton Watts. Keaton Watts, wraparound, blocked away. And Tennessee is able to clear off the stick of Connor Fraser, and Tyler Chombley resets for the Chargers. Now in the third period. Up the right wing, Colton Watts, centering pass in front, went wide of his brother Keaton, and it's picked up by Seaholm. 3-on-3 the other way. Spranklin cross ice to Schneider, who scored tonight the opening goal. Schneider drops it off for Seaholm in the left corner. He scored the second goal for Tennessee. Left point, John Bear. And now breakaway chance the other way. It's Colton Watts again. Snapshot, pad save by Simons. Rebound to Bradley McDonald. Picked up by Spranklin. Across to Kokoska. Just about 2 minutes into the third period. Spranklin up the right wing. Spranklin now cuts into the middle of the ice. Spranklin right circle. Wrist shot wide left of the net. Had the official jumping out of the way. That's Ian Arndt on the ice for Huntsville. No, he is not. Taken in by Henry Hoff, 2-on-1. Hoff right circle, wrist shot stopped by Simons, and he doesn't allow a Huntsville rebound either. Will Maring now takes it up the right wing. Maring right circle for Tennessee. Maring, pass to the point, James gets. Snapshot wide right of the net. Rebound to Spranklin. Looking for Primo at the right point. And Huntsville gets it out. It's knocked down by Primo, but taken the other way by Elijah Howard, left circle. Wrist shot, swallowed up by Simons on the glove save. Simons has been brilliant in net tonight. 22 saves on 23 shots on goal. As for Cameron Crawford, he has allowed 4 goals on 43 shots on goal, so 39 saves on 43 shots, which isn't terrible at all. Just that Tennessee's getting more quality opportunities. Face-off won by Pete Bunch, who's once again a menace in the circle. Kyle Oakley, touch pass to Bunch. Waiting on side, Will Gassanders. Oakley finds Gassanders left circle, who's knocked down. No call for interference. Lincoln Simons behind the net. Drops it off behind. Now Michael Clemens, near side pass, picked off by Kenny Richter, and Richter dumps it in at neutral ice. Pete Bunch drops it off for Richter. Richter shoots it in from center ice, and it went off the blocker of Cameron Crawford. Skips past Michael Clemens. Pete Bunch turnaround shot was blocked in front of the net. Huntsville takes it the other way. Colton Watts, pass intercepted by Pete Bunch. Pete Bunch the other way above the right circle. Bunch, snapshot, stop, rebound, they score! It's 5-1 Tennessee. The goal scored by Kyle Oakley, and it's 5-1 Ice Vols. Connor Fraser wins the draw. Shane Kokoska out to Jean-Bert, drops it off for Kokoska, and Tennessee has ran away with this thing. 5-1 your score. Snapshot from the point, sticked aside by Crawford. Mateo Siciliano has it for Huntsville. Bank pass intercepted by Jean-Bert. Wrist shot on net, sticked away by Crawford again. Rebound, Fraser! Stopped. It's a neutral site game technically, but Tennessee has dominated all night long. Alabama Huntsville's lone goal came on the breakaway by Colton Watts. Taken in Cosentino. Pass in front for Fraser. Fraser, backhand was blocked by Riopel. At the left point, Louis Jean-Bert. Snapshot wide right. Rebound to Kokoska at the right point. Kokoska rims it around. Knocked down by Cosentino in the left corner. Touch pass to the left point, Jean-Bert. Wrist shot stopped by Crawford. Rebound is loose behind. Picked up by Jean-Bert above the left circle. It's glove down. 15-10 to go in regulation. Tennessee in control. 5-1 your score. Elijah Howard to the right corner. Rim pass intercepted by Jean-Bert. Now it's McDonald. Tennessee the other way, Mitchell Spranklin. 2-on-2, Spranklin and Isles. Spranklin in the high slot. Spranklin, wrist shot blocked by Keaton Watts, who has control of the puck. Bank pass to McDonald. Blocked off by Will Maring. Maring on the back check finds James Getz, who flips it out to Spranklin. Spranklin bank pass to the near side, just looking to get it out of the Tennessee attacking area, or Huntsville attacking area, rather. Lincoln Simons behind the net for the Ice Vols, drops it off for Will Maring. Banks it to James Getz. Getz sauces it ahead as it's knocked down by Josh Coro. Coro bank pass for Colton Watts. And that puck goes out of play. Stoppage with 14-17 to go in regulation. Tennessee has reached the half-century mark, 50 shots on goal, 5-0. 45 of which have been stopped by Crawford, 5 of which have slipped past him. James Getz and Will Maring, the two defensemen on the ice for Tennessee. Face-off won by Spranklin. Pops out to Getz. Stretch pass to Spranklin. Center ice circle, Spranklin now above the right circle. Spranklin, wrist shot, pad save Crawford. Rebound to Schneider. Pokes it in the corner to Seaholm. Left corner, Seaholm. Looking for Spranklin in front of that. Hit it off the pad of Crawford. And the Black Sweaters of Huntsville take it the other way. Now Chris Kelly at neutral ice. Inside the Tennessee blue line, Kelly finds O'Connell. For the first time tonight, Gavin O'Connell is out there. O'Connell spins around. Hits it to Coro. Gavin O'Connell, cross-ice pass to Maring. Centered it, turned over. Michael Clemens in the high slot. Wrist shot above the net of Simons. And Simons will freeze the puck with 13 and a half to go in regulation. Henry Hoff, left corner, put it on net. And it's frozen by Simons. 8 seconds between the last two whistles. Remember, the Ice Falls will be back home next weekend against the Auburn Tigers. An SEC rivalry renewed at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. Elijah Howard and Chris Kelly on the draw. Won by Primo, actually. Now it's Privman the other way for Tennessee. Privman's had a quiet night in the high slot. Privman in front for Stober. Stober also had a quiet night. No goals yet on the third line. There's a shot above the net of Crawford. Left point, Jean-Bert. Wrist shot. Above the net again. And it goes off the top netting stoppage with 12:59 to go in regulation. We're almost there, folks. Tennessee ahead 5-1. Face-off won by Primo. Above the right circle, Kelly, who scored the 4th Tennessee goal of the game, which was not the nail in the coffin. It was more likely Oakley's goal, which made it 5-1. A 4-goal lead is probably where you draw the line when it's in the third period. Kyle Stober turned it over, taken by Riopel. High slot wrist shot, swallowed up by Simons. He's been nearly flawless in net. Just one puck has gone past him tonight. That was off the tape of Colton Watts. Louis Jean-Bert, Shane Kokoska, Pete Bunch, Miles Jackson, and Wilga Sanders, 5 on the ice for Tennessee. The draw is won by Huntsville, and the shot on net by Colton Watts is gloved by Simons. Colton Watts and Pete Bunch on the face-off. Face-off won by Watts. Left point, Coro. Rims it around. Knocked down by Gassanders for Tennessee, who pokes it forward. Huntsville still has it somehow in the Tennessee zone. Colton Watts drops it off behind, but poked away by Jean-Bert on the back check. Beautiful play by number 6 in the orange, white, and black. Up the left wing, Colton Watts. Left circle, Watts. Wrist shot, pad save Simons. Rebound to Riopel. Now it's Jean-Bert. Keaton Watts on the forecheck. Drops it off for his brother Colton. Pass it front for Hoff. Drops it off for Coro. Snapshot, pad save Simons. Rebound to Watts. Left circle, Watts. Off the skate of Trombley, left corner. Trombley's pass picked off by Miles Jackson. Jackson centered it for Gassanders. Lost control of it, but instead he'll just dump it into the Huntsville zone, and Coro will reset for the Chargers. Coro with a stretch pass to Trombley, who touches it in, and Huntsville will get a change. On comes Elijah Howard, as well as Bradley McDonald. Will Maring will clear for Tennessee, and this will go down for an icing call with 11:12 to go in regulation. Connor Fraser and Elijah Howard on the faceoff, and a quick timeout. Quick stoppage in play, not sure why, but we'll take a quick break. Connor Fraser and Elijah Howard on the faceoff, won by Fraser, and it's knocked down by James Getz. Right point, Siciliano drops it off for Howard. Poke forward, Merrick. 3-on-2 for Tennessee. Michael Cosentino above the right circle. Cross ice pass in front. It goes off the post. Rebound to Fraser was blocked. Wraparound chance. Stopped by Crawford. Puck is still loose in front of the net. The best opportunity of the night somehow denied by Cameron Crawford. And it keeps it a 5-1 game. Getz at the right point. Rims around for Fraser. Now it's Getz. Above the left circle. Wrist shot wide of the net. Chased down by Kyle Oakley, who hits the puck on the boards with the check. Racing on the forecheck, Bradley McDonald poked it forward, but it's Simons who freezes it with 10:23 to go in regulation. Well, Tennessee had a few cracks at it on the other end just a moment ago, but it stays a 5-1 game. Tennessee and Huntsville were even at 1 after the first period of play. Then the Ice Vols scored 3 unanswered in the second, and now 4 unanswered total as they scored one from Kyle Oakley early in the final frame. Mitchell Spranklin wins the faceoff from Keaton Watts. Behind the net, Gavin O'Connell. And one thing I've noticed that the Ice Vols have been in control of the faceoff circle tonight. Huntsville clears. Lincoln Simons knocks it down, drops it off for Kenny Richter, who rims it around. Looking for Jason Seaholm. Seaholm into the Huntsville zone. Backhand drop pass for Richter. Poked away by Keaton Watts, who picks it up for Huntsville. Watts, saucing pass. Kicked in by Colton Watts, who drops it off for Keaton. Now it's taken by Spranklin. Spranklin shoots it on net. Chest save, rebound. Schneider, wrist shot off the pipe. And it comes out to Seaholm. Tennessee wants more. They're hungry for the 6th goal. Half a dozen possibly. Kenny Richter, cross to O'Connell, centers it behind to Richter. Gliding into the Huntsville zone and dumping it in on the backhand was Kenny Richter. Past the halfway point of the final frame. Colton Watts. Backhand pass to Trombley. Out to Cora. Cross ice pass to Keaton Watts up the left wing, looking to bring this Huntsville crowd to life. Colton Watts right circle, drops it off for Coro. In the corner, it's Coro. Behind the net. Now it's Mitchell Spranklin left circle. Spranklin cross ice pass to Cosentino. Above the left circle. Wrist shot, Stober stopped and frozen with 8:36 to go. A silenced Huntsville crowd watching their Chargers trail 5-1 to Tennessee. Shane Kokoska near side pass is touched into the Huntsville zone. It should not be an icing call, and it is waved off. Siciliano rims it around for Bauer. Centering pass touched to Stober in the high slot. Stober, wrist shot. He scores! Kyle Stober with his first postseason goal, and it's 6-1 Tennessee. Make that a half a dozen goals for the Ice Vols. Kyle Stober. I think Huntsville fans are going to start to file out as they trail 6-1 with 8 minutes to go. Pete Bunch wins the draw, comes to Will Marin. Rimmed around, Jackson on the forecheck. Jackson, Tennessee still hungry for more goals, but I think they'll play it relatively more conservatively. Just don't want to get any injuries ahead of tomorrow's game against Clemson. James Getz moves in right circle. Wrist shot was blocked and goes off the netting for a stoppage with 7:42 to go in regulation. Ethan Privman in the corner. Taken by Siciliano. Pass intercepted. Out neutral ice, Miles Jackson. Inside the Tennessee blue line, Jackson. Out to Pete Bunch. Centering pass off the tape of Gassanders. Fourth line of forwards on for Tennessee as Christopher Kelly, the defenseman who scored the fourth Tennessee goal of the game, is back out on the ice. Tennessee has dominated possession, and it's been all in the Huntsville zone. As the ice falls clear, no icing call. Clock continues to tick past the 7-minute mark now. Chris Kelly at neutral ice. Unable to clear the Chargers. Fraser at the left point. Bank pass on the near side. This place, you could hear a pin drop right now. Or a puck drop. Fraser, left circle, shot one, stopped, rebound, Isles, swallowed up by Crawford. And a stoppage with 6.5 to go. This isn't the season for Huntsville. They will play the University of Florida tomorrow night in a consolation game. Jean Bear's shot was blocked. Left corner, Tyler Isles. Left point, Jean Bear. Wrist shot wide of the net. Behind the net, Fraser. Backhand wraparound. Denied. Taken by Bradley McDonald. Up the right wing, McDonald. Old McDonald had the puck stolen away from him, and he gets it back. McDonald, right circle. McDonald still has it. He's got to give it up, or it's going to get taken away. And there's Josh Cora, who has it. Poked away by Isles, who drops it off behind for Jean Bear. Cross-ice pass for Cosentino goes wide. It'll go down to Crawford, who freezes the puck with 5:50 to go in regulation. Can you believe it? Just under 6 minutes away from Tennessee's first postseason win of the season. Of course, in their first possible postseason game. Puck goes out of play. Stoppage with 5:41 to play. At this point, Huntsville just playing for pride. Tennessee looking to pour it on. Out shooting Huntsville on goal, 61-28. And 6 shots have gone past Crawford tonight. Seaholm up the right wing for Tennessee. Seaholm above the right circle, now to the near corner. And that puck went out of play for the stoppage with 5:22 to play. Clemson playing the winner of this game, which will more than likely be the Ice Falls. Will Mehring resets for Tennessee. Mehring near side, Oakley, who has a goal already tonight. Oakley left circle, wrist shot, blockered away by Crawford. Now 2-on-2 the other way for Huntsville. Above the right circle, Clemens centered it off the stick of Keaton Watts. Watts with a wrist shot, denied by Simons, and the puck goes out of play with 4:47 to go. Ethan Privman, Kyle Stober, Jake Primo, Gavin O'Connell, Kenny Richter, 5 on the ice for Tennessee. Riopel and Primo on the draw, won by Riopel. Wrist shot off the draw. Ricochets out toward me and out of play. Song of the South by Alabama. Timeless classic. Face-off won by Primo and rimmed around. Ethan Privman on the forecheck, racing down as a breakaway chance. Icing waved off. Privman drops it off for Stober, who has the most recent goal of the game. Stober in the right corner. Now Huntsville the other way. Leading the front, Caleb Watson went offside with 4:23 to go. At this point, both teams probably looking to just bleed the clock out. Huntsville get a few more cracks at it probably. They have 29 shots on goal. My prediction is that they will end up with 32. Face-off won by Nate Litton, who dumps it in. Litton, the shortest guy on the ice, has the puck behind the net, but it's taken by the tallest guy on the ice, Gavin O'Connell. Left corner, Adrian Mai. Fourth line of forwards on the ice for Huntsville. Bank pass from O'Connell to Richter. Off the skate of Stober. Cross ice pass to O'Connell. Looking to score Tennessee. O'Connell above the right circle. Centering pass. Primo in front for O'Connell. Back to Primo. Backhand shot denied. O'Connell with a chance left corner. Center point Stober. One-timer shot. Stopped by Crawford. And a stoppage with 3:43 to play. Face-off left circle in the Huntsville zone, won by the Ice Balls. Left point, Kenny Richter. At the center point, Richter. Rister blocked in front. Rebound to Miles Jackson in the left corner. Jackson bank pass behind to get Sanders. Fourth line of forwards in front. Kyle Oakley's shot was denied. Rebound. No goal. They say no goal. Richter above the left circle. Moving in high slot, Richter. Wrist shot stopped by Crawford. Rebound is loose in front. And it's frozen with 3:18 to go. Lincoln Simons taking a peek back at the clock, knowing that the Ice Balls are this close to taking down the Chargers by 5 goals. Cinco. Pete Bunch wins the draw. Jackson behind to Jean-Bear, rimmed around to Kokoska. Pete Bunch whiffed on the shot. Under 3 minutes to play in regulation. Jacob Newman resets for Huntsville. Rims it around looking for Caleb Watts. Centered it to Coro. Coro playing keep away with the puck. Keeps it behind. Finds Henry Hoff. Tennessee in control, 6-1. It's just a matter of minutes now. Mitchell Spranklin left circle. Shot goes wide of the net and off the glass. Now Schneider puts it wide. 2:20 to go in regulation. Spranklin near side pass to Schneider. Back to the left point, O'Connell. O'Connell rims it around for Kyle Oakley behind the net. Touch pass in front, off the side of the net. Oakley gets it back. Off the side of the net again. Schneider rims it around. Right point. It's Getz. Now Richter in the high slot. His shot was blocked. Alabama Huntsville has it with Bradley McDonald. McDonald centering pass. Henry Hoff deking in. Hoff, right circle. Hoff, backhand shot, stopped by Simons on the pad save. 105 seconds to play in the first round playoff game between Tennessee and Alabama Huntsville. Spranklin resets for the Ice Balls. Spranklin bank pass to Schneider up the left wing. Do they have one more in them? Schneider in the high slot. Schneider has it right circle now. Schneider centered it off a stick of a Huntsville player. O'Connell's shot is blocked, and it goes out of play with 1:24 to go. Left point, Will Marin. Taken down by Bauer. Now Siciliano clears for Huntsville. But shoved back into the zone by Tennessee. In front, shot, stopped by Crawford. Rebound is loose. And Crawford will freeze the puck with 1:01 to go in regulation. Now, I predicted that Huntsville would end up with 32 shots on goal. They have 30 right now. But still 61 seconds to play. Colton Watts drops it off for Keaton Watts. To Trombley, back to Watts in front of the net, went wide, and that's probably the best scoring chance they're going to get for the remainder of the game as Privman finds Stober. Breakaway, Stober in front, and he missed it. Won't even be a shot on goal. But it's 6-1, and Stober scored the most recent goal anyway. Siciliano resets for Huntsville. Both teams at this point just trying to avoid injuries. Siciliano to Colton Watts. Drops it to Keaton Watts. Watts with a slap shot. Stick saved by Simons. That's a shot on goal. That's 31. I'm hoping for that 32 shot on goal mark. Final 10 seconds of regulation. Tennessee will bleed out the clock and win this game by a final score of 6-1. Hello, Clemson. Tennessee will move on to play the Tigers of Clemson University in the second round of the postseason. Tennessee wins by 5 goals. My player of the game is Lincoln Simons. He was brilliant in goal for the Ice Vols, stopping 30 shots on 31 attempts. Tennessee wins it 6-1. From Sean Rock Arena, I'm Ben Slotnick. Ice Vols defeat the Chargers and move on to take on the Tigers. Thank you for listening.